Hello, lovelies. Welcome back to About. This is the show that is introducing all the up-and-comers in Toronto and beyond. And today, we have one of my friends. This is Jessie Jones. Good to see you again. How you doing?
Too, man. Thank you. I'm good. I'm very happy to be here, man.
Well, hey, I am glad that you're here. You are the founder of 1081 Lifestyle Inc. Okay, so give me a little details on that.
Yeah, 1081 Lifestyle Inc. is Canada's leading lifestyle marketing agency. So, it's a culmination of a lot of years of working in branding and marketing and advertising. And, at one point I decided, it was time to really, launch, a group and a company and a movement that was reflective of the way I think, it should go, and the way I think that, brands should approach conversations with consumers and stuff. So we're 2 years old now, and we're expanding into some really great things, and having the ability to work with some really great clients. So
awesome. Yeah. That's pretty cool. That you're able to make it more human approach.
Yeah, and that's definitely what it's really about when we talk about lifestyle, right? We as individuals have a number of different interests in our day-to-day lives, a number of different things that we participate in, and as an agency and as a company, 1081 is really focused on ensuring that brands are a part of that experience that we go through on all levels, right? Multiple levels, and making sure that we're not only a part of it, but we're authentically woven within it.
Also within your repertoire,
yeah,
you have U-ology 101.
Yes.
Now, you got to get deep into this one, because
How much time do we have?
This one's my favorite,
yeah.
Because advertising is really good, but this is like total grassroots.
Yeah.
So tell me.
Yeah, I mean, U-ology 101 is really close to my heart. It's actually something that was really started, I'd say going on 3 years ago.
Okay.
I was invited to speak at one of the prestigious universities here in Canada, Queen's University. And at the time I was in my, I'd say mid to late 20s, and they wanted somebody to come out to this business conference and marketing conference to talk about, their day-to-day life in branding, and speak to these university students. They fly them from all across the country. This is Generation Next, right? These are the future brand people and VPs and whatever, right? So they wanted somebody that was a little closer to their age demographic to talk. And so I'm heading to Kingston going, man, if I have like 5 people in there, I'm gonna be lucky, right? Yeah. And I walk into the room and it's packed, and I was really taken back by that, but I was also really pumped up to talk to them. So, I ended up getting into, what I was doing and how excited I was about it, and kind of my road to getting there. And after it, I had about, like half an hour worth of questions from people who were just really interested in how to get to that point, how to, end up in something that you're really excited about. Right. They were concerned with, making money at what they were doing, and, but I didn't get any of the typical A, B, C, D questions on, marketing and branding. All I got from them was like, how did you end up in something you are so passionate and so excited about? How do we translate like what we're doing here to that? And it was at that point, coming back from that, where I was like, what, maybe there's something to that message of how to understand what you're really passionate about, and then how to take it and make it your life's work.
Now, is there an opportunity to integrate that with established companies, like,
It's funny that you asked that. Since then, U-ology 101 has become a movement, both online and off. It transcends, age demographics. We U-ology 101 participates with, teens, tweens, people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s.
Because some people are just finding out what their passion is.
The connection to our passions is not age specific.
Good.
This is a human message, and that's why it's really developing as such. And interestingly that you brought up how it pairs with corporations, because U-ology 101 is actually a division of 1081 Lifestyle Inc.
Oh, okay.
And we activate around U-ology 101 in very special ways with brands and partnerships.
Perfect.
Both internally, speaking, at corporations or conducting seminars with employees about how to reignite the passion for their current roles. We're actually, interestingly enough, in the coming weeks, we are working on a week-long session at Yale University in March with U-ology 101 being kind of at the core of what we're building. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's funny because it was something, like I said, that was really close to my heart at the time when I started it. It still is, but what it's become has been something like it's just become something that I couldn't have imagined at first, and it's really a testament to if we understand kind of what's really close to us and start to harness it, that it can really kind of just move in ways you have no idea. And a lot of times people really get caught up in looking at the pot of gold before they look at
Yes.
the steps before, and we just started it, and now it's just building into something really beautiful.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I know your mom is proud. Yes.
Mom is proud. Yeah, I am a mama's boy, so but not like
wrong.
a mama's boy,
No.
like not a mama's boy in the sense that I can't do anything for myself. I'm a mama's boy in that I respect and appreciate her, for being a strong woman.
Her tenacity
and let's not leave out my father too.
Yes.
Both of them together are just, very
The powerhouse couple.
very inspirational, man.
Yes.
And I think that's a why I think the way I think and why I do the things that I do, because ever since I've been a child, like in the house, I've seen two strong entrepreneurial individuals, and you can't help but be influenced by that.
I want to ask you my little puppy dog questions.
Your puppy dog
Yeah,
questions.
my puppy dog questions are, if you talk to the dog and the dog goes, ready? And they're trying to figure out, what are you trying to say?
Yeah, okay.
There's something that gives you an opportunity to think. Now, if someone decided, besides you, to write your Wikipedia page, what are they going to say?
Well, I mean, I'm sure they would list a lot of the things that have been done.
Right.
It's been an interesting ride, since, university and coming out and really looking to kind of make your mark in the world. So there'd be a lot of stuff about my past experiences, probably starting out in the music industry, translating to, my marketing endeavors over the past probably 10 years and stuff like that. Okay. But I think there'd have to be a line in there about just being incredibly passionate about what it is that I do. I think that would be something that would really resonate in there, because if you talk to anybody, I think one of the things that you'll always hear is like, there's an insane passion for this, and it's not, it's interesting because the route here hasn't been easy, and and I say the route here as if I'm not continuing, because we're all still on that path. But even to this point, it hasn't been easy. But there's also never been a sacrifice, there has been a sacrifice in that I've never wavered off of what I actually loved doing.
That's good.
Sometimes you have to do things, to kind of facilitate where you're going, but I've never taken that leap off the path.
And that's a hard thing to do.
Exactly, and I think, if there's anything I'd like for people to get from this conversation at the end of the day is that, if you have a clear understanding of what you're truly connected to, then you'll be able to, maybe, facilitate that with other things to keep you going.
Right. But
you'll really always never waver from where you're trying to be, because you're so deeply connected to that. And I think, on this path has just been really special, man, because like you end up talking to people and you hear how many people really want to connect to that. Yeah. And are really trying to figure it out. So I think that would be a lot of the Wikipedia page too, is a few bits on that.
So my last puppy dog question.
All right.
Okay. What inspires you? Like as of today, what inspires you?
What inspires me? I'm inspired by just the excitement behind deciding that you want to do something and then going after it and actually achieving it. Like that inspires me. I'm also inspired by having the ability to influence other people.
Okay.
I think that although I'm in business day to day, I always look for the opportunity to pass that on. So that inspires me. And then I'm also inspired by those emails you just received from people who you never know who's watching, and you never know who's taking you in, and you never know who's taking in your message. And so whether it's a Facebook message or a tweet or an email from someone saying, you know what, Jesse, like, I'm proud of you, or you might not know this, but you have inspired me to change the course of my career, listening to kind of what you're talking about. It's so when I get those, it's like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, keep going on this.
You give you an opportunity to ask me a question.
Oh,
Just
wow.
one. Wow. And you have to tread lightly.
Okay.
So it was one question.
I get to ask the question.
And I will answer it fully, honestly, on the silver platter. There you go.
All right. So Simone, thank you very much for coming here today.
Not a problem. Thank you for having me.
Really great to have you on the show. So really, there's so many questions that I have for you today that I wanted to ask, but I have one that I've settled on, and I call it a puppy dog question.
Okay.
Right? So,
all right.
We're gonna get into that right now. For the viewers at home, can you let us know what you are truly passionate about?
Wow. Okay.
And how, and if there's a part 2 to that, how you figured that out?
That one's probably more the pertinent question. What I'm passionate about is helping others, and not in that cheesy aspect of, I want to pitch in and build someone a house. And no, my thing is that with starting, the show about a median that has that opportunity to say, there's somebody that's out there. All they need is that one person that's right there. And all I want to do is, put them on the shoulder and hoist them up and say, look, hey, they're right here. And get them to be seen. And to me, it's always very simplistic, where a lot of people, they're not like me. They don't have my personality, and I have that adage of becoming the tidal wave that turns into a typhoon, and they're like, wow,
Yeah.
But it's because of that passion. That's what drives me.
Interesting.
And because I want everybody to be seen, because if that's what they want, and if they bring it to me, they're saying, you know what, all I need is, let's do this. Let's just go out there and go do this.
Nice.
Now, what keeps it going? That one's a tough one, because I've been through a lot. That road was paved with galvanized steel.
Yeah.
And it's warranted, and I like it that way. I don't want anything
to inspire you.
Yeah, I don't want anything that's simplistic and just, here you go. I don't want that. I want to work hard for it, and then be able to hoist it up and say, you know what, we bled and we got broken bones, but you know what, we got this.
Yeah,
and that's what we were going for.
Yeah, of course.
And life's too doggone short You know, I went through, you know, cancer. I've gone through divorce. I've gone through, you know, sickness and people not staying with me on this planet that I really wanted to stay with me.
Yeah.
And you know what? You just got to keep on keeping on. And that's what I do for everybody that's around me. I know no strangers. As soon as because you know you family.
Of course. I have baked goods
yes, I have so many, you know, adopted children and cousins, and you know the ones that are the cousins on the flip side, and it's just that's what motivates me to just keep on going and being passionate about it.
No, that's great.
That's the way it is.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much
thank
for
you
coming.
very much.
I
Hopefully,
so appreciate it. And
yeah.
so I want you to plug again.
Plug. Well, I'm not one to plug, but you know, 1081.com.
Yes.
That's TEN and the number 81.com, and then U-ology 101.com, U-ology101.com. There's, I mean, Google.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
You know, there's a lot of stuff on the internet.
Yes,
so
of course.
You can find that.
But this is awesome, and I really appreciate it that you're able to come out and, you know, helping everyone get that passion to working for them and make a little money on that side too, and it's awesome.
Yeah, I think. Listen, I mean, you know, when you can get up every day and you can be incredibly excited about what you're going to go and take on, I think that's when you've reached a point of just true, you know, it's a gift.
Yeah, it is.
It's a gift, right? And I think the misconception is that everyone can't do that. But
yes.
I'm a firm believer that you can. You know, you can be employed by someone and still be living your passion.
There you go.
You don't necessarily have to be an entrepreneur to do that.
Yeah.
But I do believe that, you know, if you can truly take a step back and figure out what you're truly, you know, connected to, then it can help you navigate and build a path to living that stuff, man.
Perfect.
So
like
that's what
that.
It's all about.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you very much.
And lovelies, thank you again for tuning into About, and we're going to catch you next time, and have a fantastic week. Hi lovelies, thank you again for coming over and hanging out with me at About. And did you not enjoy Jesse Jones? He's so fabulous. Yes, you've got to check him out. He's on Facebook. He also is on Twitter, and it's at I am Jesse Jones, and he has those two fantastic innovative projects that are out there. It's 1081 Lifestyle Inc. and U-ology 101. It's amazing. That's got that lifeblood there. Get your passion going, and you actually get paid for it. It's amazing. So we're still having a great day, having a great week, fabulous end of the month. So you come back and check me out when I'm out and about.